This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by Jack Catterall here in Liverpool. Jack, it's been a while since I last saw you. How are things going? It's fight week, you're a matter of a couple of days away now.
Yeah, things are good, all good. Training's gone well. Arrived in Liverpool yesterday. Got the press conference. I'm excited now. It's been a tough training camp, a good training camp. So I'm in good spirits. Excited for it.
Obviously, people will look at Jorge Linares and the most recent defeat and his most recent record, shall we say, and kind of question what more he has to offer when he steps between the ropes. What do you believe he has to offer?
I believe he's going to come and bring it. I think Linares knows, he seems realistic. He knows that the winner of this fight can go on and get in a big fight, and I think that's the motivation for him. I know he's coming off the defeats, but I've been following his training. He's back with Salas. He looks in good spirits, and he's been a professional 20 years, so be very careful to people writing him off. He knows his way around the ring, but I'm prepared for it, and I've prepared for the best version of Linares.
He obviously has that record whereby every time he's travelled over to the UK, he's had his hand raised. Superstitious at all?
No, definitely not. Listen, them fights was in the past. We're fighting Saturday night. I know I've done everything now in my preparation to beat him, and I'm confident in my ability. And like I said yesterday, this is my time.
It's your time, and just kind of walk me through how you anticipate this fight playing out when you are looking at him just before the bell goes for that first time.
Yeah. You know what? You can look at the fight a few different ways. Maybe he comes out and he looks to be cautious, and or maybe he knows that he might not have the 12 in him anymore. He might come and blow his load in the first four. So, but either way, I've prepared. I've had a lot of good sparring partners, a lot of different sparring partners, and I believe I can get to him. But if I don't get to him, I believe I can beat him on the distance as well.
Just on the side of activity as well, getting back out so soon after your most recent fight, how refreshing do you feel like that is at this stage in your career now? Because obviously that's one thing which Jamie said about, he just wanted to see you start getting active, and this is what you're doing now. Yeah,
of course. I turned 30 this year, so I know that the style I've boxed at and the way I've fought over the years, I've got plenty of miles on the clock left still. So there's some big fights ahead of me, but it's nice now where there's no stumbling blocks, and with Matchroom, got me managed, everything's in house, is in order. It feels good. Boxed in May, had a little rest, back now October, so this is what I need at this point in my career.
What promises or assurances have Eddie or Matchroom given to you that, provided you are successful on Saturday night, this might be offered to you, that might be offered to you, i.e. Josh Taylor or the Haney-Prograis winner, for example? What has Eddie said to you is there for you if you have your hand raised?
You know what, you'd have to speak to Sam Jones. I've told him not to. I know I've got a big fight to do, and I've got to be focused on that. I've got to beat Linares before any of these conversations take place, so that's a question for Sam.
Just on a couple of those then, Haney-Prograis, what are your thoughts on that? They've obviously just had a very interesting and entertaining press conference yesterday. Yeah,
interesting. I probably slightly favour Regis still, being the fighter that's been at 140, definitely carries the power, but again, you can't write off Haney, very slick boxer, orthodox, so an interesting matchup and one that I'm excited to watch.
And obviously with Josh Taylor, we're still waiting for news as to what he's going to do next. There was a lot of talk that maybe you two might square off early next year. Do you think that could be in the pipeline?
Again, like I said, I've got to get through Saturday night first, but either way, I think me and Josh are always going to be linked, and I think there is going to be a day where we square off again and I get to beat him up a second time.
Well, Jack, I won't take too much more of your time because I know you've got a few other interviews to do before presser starts. So thank you for speaking to me, and I'll speak to you again soon.
Andy, thank you very much.